If you like gacha games with fan service, you probably know about Last Origin, a really old 2D game made in Korea that only got a release in Japan as well, never came to global. The same developers also decided to go a little bit further and make a bigger game, aka Horizon Walker, what you have right here. They went from a 2D, well-renowned gacha game with a lot of fan service into one of the biggest disappointments this year when it comes to gacha games in general. So today we're going to be talking about Horizon Walker, why this game is completely disgusting, and why it has let us down sadly. Even right now in the Korean communities, if you go and find information on Naver or on the official community from Naver or even on Arca Live, you will see that mostly is negative. It's people complaining about the gameplay, the animations, the gacha, and how bad the game is in contrast to Last Origin. Now, some people will say that Last Origin was a game that was barely making any money, and I agree, it's hard to make money with that type of game, so they went into a more safe option, that can be put into the stores, right, into the official Korean stores. So even though, as you can see on the screen, the direction of the game is pretty clear, right? So let's talk a little bit about Horizon Walker, what's going on with this game, why it is so bad, and why most likely this is not coming to global. As usual, before we start, hello the internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's get started with probably the most important part of any gacha, right? Not the gacha, even though it should be, the gameplay, right? Let's go first into the gameplay. Now, gameplay for this game, if you saw the trailers, they were kind of lying to us a little bit, okay? So let's go into the story, why not? And so I can show you guys a normal story campaign. In fact, I can show it from here, it's gonna be easier. Enemies are going to be level 13. My characters are level 13 as well. Now, when it comes to your team, you have a specific number of bars. As you can see, you have 16 bars, and each character will take a specific amount of bars. So if I put this girl, it's gonna be 8. If I put the other girl, it's gonna be 4. If I put the other girl, it's gonna be as well another 4. So I can put her, I can put this girl, and I can put this girl, and my bars are full, 16. Your main character, which is this bozo right here, cannot be changed. As far as I've seen, I'm not sure if there's going to be an option to actually change him, but from what I've seen, you cannot change the main character, nor put the skins, nor anything, which is already kind of a pain. I know some people like the self-insert character, the self-insert MC. I personally prefer to play with waifus, but that's just me. Now, I'll show the characters later, all of the characters and how they look, but I want to talk a little bit about the gameplay itself first. When it comes to the gameplay, and I want to show you the website as well, this game on the website was looking a lot better, because on the website, they actually made it look like it was a lot faster, a lot more action-based. So if I come to the trailer, as you can see, this is the trailer. Now, this trailer is sped up by a lot in contrast to the game itself, right? It looks good, it looks fluid, it looks like there is no delays. Now let's actually go into the game and see how it looks, right? So let's go fight. Now, the game has auto since the very first mission, so you don't have to worry too much about that. If you are like me, a lazy bastard that just want a waifu collector, right? It has auto and 2 times the speed. Now let's put 2 times the speed, if I can, there we go, and auto. Now, in contrast to the website, you'll see that the game is a lot slower, and that the animations are super low quality. This is the highest graphics the game accepts right now. There is no PC client. For some reason, they went with a 3D turn-based game and decided not to make a PC client because they want to keep it only in Korea and they need to verify your age. There is other ways of verifying it, but whatever. Now, I want you to pay attention to the ultimate animations. Right now, that is the ultimate animation that she's preparing. She's charging. Next turn, she will actually utilize her ultimate. And I want you to pay attention to her because the ultimate animations in this game are probably the worst quality I've seen on any gacha, and you all know I play a lot of really bad gachas. This is not a matter of, oh, Sefhi's exaggerating. Nah, you all know I play a lot of really awful games. So let's wait a little bit here so we can see her ultimate. And the animations also have a little bit of delay between animation, hitting, and lowering the HP, as you can see, right? So there is a little bit of delay between the actions themselves. And that itself is not a big problem, whatever. It kind of bothers me, but it's not a deal breaker, I will say. So pretty simple combat. Most of the animations and attacks are the same. Basic attacks, nothing else. You have your buffs, your debuffs, and your ultimates. So we're gonna be going into our elf girl now and show the ultimate animation. This is a ultimate for the highest rarity character in the game, EX, right? And this is her ultimate. Now, there we go. This is the ultimate animation, all right? Ultimate as in the strongest animation in the game, strongest character, highest rarity, etc. That's it. Absolutely zero impact. Absolutely awful quality. No animation whatsoever. She just lifts her hand a little bit, a portal comes in, some stars drop out. That is a ultimate animation. Now, for some people might not be a deal breaker. For some people might be like, okay, Sefhi is not too bad, the combat. And I can agree. I can agree. All right. Even though the environments, the 3D stuff doesn't look good, even though the animations have that awful delay, even though the ultimates are awfully bad, you know, it's not the biggest deal breaker as long as you can collect all the characters. So let's move into the characters themselves, how they look, and then we'll go into the gacha and the shop, right? So starting with the characters. When it comes to gameplay, of course, there is more game modes. Not gonna go over them. There is more stuff to do, but that is the gameplay itself. Characters, however, I also have a lot of problems with this. For the characters, they decided to be lazy bastards and not even change the models for a lot of them. So this brownie elf, as you can see, yeah, she has a different outfit, but it's literally this brownie elf with just a different pose. They did the same for a lot of the lower rarity characters. They did the same for a lot of these lower rarity girls that look super similar as well. So a lot of these characters, it doesn't change that much when it comes to the models themselves. The models don't look that good, if you were to ask me. Yes, there is Big Booba, but Big Booba can only carry you so hard before you need to, you know, put some effort. Now, character wise, there is a lot of repeated characters, as you can see, and there is some good ones, right? The EX characters, the highest rarity, they look pretty nice. I like them. I like it. Clearly, they like Big Booba more than Access, but hey, it's fine, you know, it's fine. So, character wise, for example, compared to Girls Online 2, compared to Snowbreak, absolutely no quality in contrast to those two games, right? Those two games are a lot better than this. This just has Big Booba. When it comes to the quality itself of the models, not that good. Which once again is not the biggest deal breaker, right? It's whatever. As long as you can collect most characters, we're good. So let's actually talk about the gacha, because that is the deal breaker for this game. That is why this game is complete trash. If you guys haven't played Last Origin, the other game made by this company, Last Origin is a game that is quite generous. You can collect most characters, right? Even as a low spender, you just need to buy skins if you want to. This game, however, they decided to completely change it. So, first of all, in order to pull, you have two options to pull, right? You can pull with the premium currency on top that you are seeing here, these butterflies, or you can pull with gold, right? So I can do a multi and pull with gold or with premium currency. You can also use these tickets, which are a lot harder to get, but you can get them as a free-to-play. As you can see, I have one for the normal banner. Now, the issue comes with the rates and with how the gacha itself works, because when you pull, you are not pulling, you are scouting, right? So if I go to rates, it's a 1% for the SSRs, and they share the same pool with the weapons. There is more weapons than SSR characters, EX characters. So you can get, even though it's a little bit lower chances, there is 4 weapons versus 3 characters. And when it comes to the SSR character, the rate tab, it's a 1%, which is pretty good. When it comes to the weapon, once again 1%. But as you can see, 2 weapons, rate tab character, rate tab weapon, and as well the normal one. Now, I can only show you this, but when you pull, you are scouting, you are not pulling. Now, this is my pull from yesterday. I spent 1 ticket, because I have one, instead of 200k gold. I don't have 200k gold, right? But if you don't have tickets, which you only get on specific events, because right now it's the honeymoon phase, so we're getting more, but you get only these with events, you cannot buy this. You use this, right? I use one, and I pull. But I'm not getting all of those characters. I have to spend more gold in order to get the characters. Meaning, if you don't have gold, you are fucked. So I got 8 characters. Now I have to spend 20,000 gold if I wanna get this weapon, or if I wanna get this character, or this dupe for that character. Now the issue is that, okay, it's 20,000 gold. Not too bad, Sefhi. The problem is that an SS character will cost you 200k gold. And an EX character will cost you, as you can see, 220. And an EX character will cost you 600k gold. 600k gold, which you don't get. As a free-to-play, getting gold in this game is awful. Now, Sefhi, is there any other way of hiding these characters? Yes, you can use these A tickets or S tickets or SS tickets, as you can see, to hide them. But these tickets are limited as well at the beginning of the game, because the game just launched. They give you a few tickets of each rarity. But after that, I don't have any more SS or S or EX. I have 3 more EX, but I haven't gotten any EX. So not only you have to spend gold to scout, you have to spend even more gold in order to recruit the character itself. You don't get enough gold in this game. Now, you can also use premium currency, Sefhi, right? I have 6 here. So, how do you get premium currency? Your dailies do not give you premium currency. Your dailies give only gold. If I go to my dailies right here, I think this is the missions. Give the game a second to load, right? Since it's kind of a slowge. Your dailies, if I come here, 10k gold, 220k gold. Your weeklies, 100k gold, 200k gold. They don't give you premium currency. Not only that, but achievements. The achievements in this game, in order to do a multi with premium currency, it costs you 150 currency. The achievements give you 1, sometimes 3. You need to do 300 achievements in order to pull and to recruit the character with premium currency, unless you want to spend. The normal campaign, each level gives you 5 currency. This game, when it comes to currency income, is disgusting. When it comes to how much gold you need to spend to just recruit the character, is disgusting. I don't know how they thought that this game was actually gonna be doing good if they tested this or not, because it's just stupid. Now let's move into the shop and let's show skins and everything else. For some people, this still might not be like, okay, I don't mind this shit system. I can play over time, collect the characters, and just have it on the background since it's auto. Okay, fair enough. I would probably do the same, so no complaints. Let me show you the skins and everything else in the shop. There's, of course, your normal shop where you can spend gold in order to get some tickets. Only S, though, 1 per day, and it's S. It's never an SS or an EX. So even though you can get these discounted, you cannot get the other ones. So we're talking about really awful currency. Of course, if you do well, you can spend as much money as you want and buy absolutely every resource. It's a gacha, it is what it is, right? Now, sorry, let me go back to the shop. When it comes to the skins themselves, there is a lot of skins actually. So let's go here into the skin shop, and there is quite a few. Now, this is a slime suit for some reason. There is the bunnies, there is the other more not so modest skins. There is plenty of skins, right? A lot of skins on the shop right now. I'm not sure about the price. It's 500 of this thing. All right, conversion in Google says it's $15 per skin, which not the worst that I've seen in some games. And not the best either for what it has to offer, since it doesn't change the animations. Your animations are still complete trash in the game. It only gives you a new outfit. So a little bit more on the expensive side, I would even dare say. So sadly, that's the game, that's the gameplay, and that's the gacha system, which is one of the worst systems I've seen in my life. 200k gold when I barely get any gold. Now, there is idle resources that will give you gold based on your level. I get 38 gold per minute right now, meaning I will need around 3 weeks in order to get enough gold to not only pull, but ticket or buy an EX character. So all in all, either they change a lot of these systems or this game will die. This game is not going to be like Last Origin, where they survive over time because they offer good fan service, good quality, and you can collect the character. This is a stingy, really stingy gacha that promise a lot of things that they are not delivering on, and they are, as usual, changing the direction while making a bigger game. A lot of companies that are smaller, indie, will try to make a bigger game, and instead of keeping, their core gameplay or their core monetization systems, better say, because it's a gacha, right? They will go the opposite side. They will go to the Hoyo side, and they will be like, nah, we can be as stingy like the big games. No, you can't. You don't have the same quality. And if you think you have the same quality, you're tripping, right? But it is what it is. All that rant about game development and whatnot. This game, I personally don't think is going to be coming to global. I'm going to be uninstalling the game most likely. I might keep it for a couple of weeks, see if they patch stuff or change things at the beginning, because right now the reception on the Korean side has been super bad. Now, all that said, that's going to be for my first impressions on Horizon Walker. Disgusting game so far. Good titties though. That said, thank you to my patrons for making this content possible. As usual, love you all bossos. Have a great day. Good luck with your pool dinner. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。